Okay guys, you guys asked how do I tie my assist hook. So the things that you will need you need a pair of scissors, probably like a X-Acto blade, 2 hook pullers. If you can, not necessary, you can use pliers also. If you have a split ring plier also will be good. And then you will need your bobbin with thread, and then tinsel if you need. Okay, and obviously your hook, so you need your hook. Okay, so right now I'm using the hook. This is a size 4. This by Monster. Okay, so and you will also need your solid rings. Okay, so this is usually how I tie them. So as you see, I wrap around the eye of the hook, and then I just go about 6 times. 4, 5, 6 at the eye, then I go down. Okay, this one don't have to be a necessary amount of loops, just aggravation or estimate about half the length of to your hook point, and then you go back. Okay, then normally I rotate another 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then use your knife, and then you slice off the excess. Okay, now you need your assist line. This is a size 20. Then how to measure the length of the assist line? You go by the length of your jig. You go here, and if you tie a single assist line, you can go slightly longer, the length of your jig, but slightly longer. If you tying a double assist line, you might want to go shorter. Okay, this is so that when the end result, the hooks will be in the middle. Okay, but if you are right now we are tying okay, let's say we are tying a single now, so I'm slightly going longer. Okay, longer than my jig. You see, I mark, and then I cut. Okay, so this is the length of my assist line. So right now imagine this, I'll be putting at the side of the hook, but on the other side. This is just a demonstration to let you see. Okay, so I put the side of the hook, the tip will be at the end of the eye here. I hold on to it, and then I secure. How you secure? You just need to wrap your thread around it. So what I do is I go slightly towards the top, and then I wrap up, keep down all the frays, then I wrap down now. Okay, at this point you would like to go through all the way to the, how I gauge is usually to the point of my hook. Okay, so you see it's parallel to the point of my hook, then I go back up. Go back up, then I go back down again. Okay, so now at the back of the, this is very easy already. From this point, you take this end of the tag, you go behind your hook, then you notice you create a loop here, right? You go back in through the loop, and you pull, and you secure. When you secure, when you tighten down, the line should be naturally underneath the hook. If it's not, you just need to push down, and then you see the assist line is underneath the hook, right? So once it's underneath the hook, you secure back. Okay, at this point you don't have to be very nice. You can do very spread out, is fine, because all right now we are securing the line. But the important part is the joint here. Okay, here's the part where it actually grips the assist line. The pressure will be here. So okay, I secure here, I wrap a few rounds, there's no specific, now I wrap down. At this point, this is the point where I like to make it nicer, so I fill up all the gaps underneath. Apply pressure but not too much, and then now I go back up. Okay, once this is done, this is the point where I would like to, if I want to add tinsel, I'll add tinsel or your UV flash. So I grab a good amount. Cut. This is how I do it. I don't know how other people do it, but this is how I do it. I put around my line. I pull back to the top, and then I secure. Okay, then I roll back up. Then I just do a underhand knot 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, and at the 4th time I just double loop. See, 1 time, then I just loop 1 more time. Okay, tighten now. Use your pen knife or X-Acto knife, then you just cut the remainder. Okay, how to trim your UV? Normally I use this as a gauge, or up to you. So this is the length I want, I cut. Okay, so this is one side done. Okay, so you take this off, then you take another hook, same process. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I go down. Okay, only about halfway. Go back up. Okay, snip off. Okay, so this will be the tricky part if you are doing a double hook. Okay, so you see now it doesn't really matter where this hook is facing, but normally I try to face in. Same. Just imagine now, it will be opposite side, will be the one facing you. The tip of the axis line you put at the back end here. So I'll put him looking on this side. Then I secure. At this point, you have to be careful. Some of you all might want to put a styrofoam stopper on the other side on this hook tip so you don't injure yourself. So I secure up first, then now I'm going down. Okay. How long? Same to the parallel to the hook tip. Then I go back up. Apply pressure. And then I go back down again. Okay, so same. Actually, just now when we loop it is without the hook, right? Now it's with the hook. So the hook goes behind this hook. Then you create a loop here, right? The hook goes back into the loop. Then you secure. Tighten down. So you want to make sure that the line is beneath the hook. Can you see? It's beneath the hook, right? This point you want, those want to be careful, please protect yourself, put a stopper there, but I'm used to it. So now I secure the hook, secure the line. As you tighten, sometimes the line might not be directly at the bottom, because as you're pulling the pressure, it will shift. So you make sure at the bottom, you re-tighten again. Remember, the most important part is at the eye of the hook here. So make sure at the eye of the hook here, the line is in the middle. tighten this down. Okay. Now, once you tighten, you go back up and cover all the holes, or if you want to do nicely, you do nicely. If you don't want, you just need to wrap a few more rounds. It's fine. Once I go down, I go back up again to make sure I can cover up as many imperfections or anything like that. Okay, if you want to tie tinsel, this is the time for you to tie tinsel, but I don't normally, I only tie one side for the UV flash. So here I'll just do a loop to tighten down. 1, 2, 3, and then the last one we'll do a double. 1, and then twist again, do a second one. Okay, tighten down to secure. Once it's tight, pull down the line, use your knife, slice. There you go. So now you got one pair of assist hook. Okay. Now the last step is to put on your solid ring. Okay, how I do it? This is a special solid ring, but you can use a normal circle one. So you put in through the loop. Okay, now you're in the loop, right? You over the solid ring one time. You twist, and then you put over the solid ring again. Okay, correct? So now both the lines is here. What you want to do, if you have a hook puller, you put your hook puller here. If not, you put one of your speed ring pliers and you grip on. Okay. I have a hook puller, so it's easier for me. I put a hook puller here, and then on the other side, I have the other hook puller. Then I pull down. Okay. What will happen is, as you can see here, they will form a double loop. Okay, it's important. So in any case one of your hook give way, this knot here will actually secure the other hook, so it won't just slip off. Okay, so you pull down hard. Okay, so right now, what slow jigging, normally what we want to do is we want to have both hooks facing us, right? So this is the perfect example right now that both hooks are not facing each other. So what we want to do is, we can see the line, we flatten down the line here. Now you can see one hook is facing correctly from the left to the right. This hook is not correct. So what we have to do is, we just need to use the hook puller, secure to their hook. We turn to the direction we want, probably about half or 180. We tighten down again. We let go. Okay, it's the wrong direction, so it's the other way. So we need to pull this way. You see it's getting there. So again, now you see both is facing each other. So sometimes different length is fine, but of course perfectly we want to have the same length. So let me do this slightly off camera. Okay, now you see both hooks are facing each other. They are very nicely, nicely placed, so that in the event the fish come and bite, it will actually fan out the hooks. Okay. Now you see why, the reason why I measure against my length of my jig. This to customize the length of the hooks is because if you see, if I secure down to my speed ring now, you see the hook will be nicely in the middle of the jig. Okay, imagine. Okay, when you want to place your hook, for slow fall, you want to place the hook at the so-called lighter side of the jig. because as the imagine this jig this jig will probably fall this way, okay, will fall this way, this side will be facing up, so I want my hook to be on the top side, okay, on the top side, so that when it flutters down the hooks are floating up. Okay, I forget to record just now. Okay, I forget to record just now. How to I have to apply the super glue. So super glue, I just use normal super glue. Actually very easy. You just need to dab. Okay, squeeze a bit and dab. Get the very liquid one. Just dab, dab, dab. If you got UV resin, you can use UV resin. It's the same. I'm allergic to UV resin, so I'm using super glue. Okay, just that. Just make sure the liquid is soaked in. Not too much, just a small amount will do. Okay, and that's it. Leave it out to dry and you're good. Normally I just hang it. Okay, I hope this helps you. I'll be live normally on my TikTok channel, or if you guys want me to do on YouTube or what, let me know. Comment down so that I will know. Probably every Saturday or Sunday about 9 PM. I don't have a scheduled timing yet. I'll try to make it a scheduled event. Comment down below and let me know what's your preferred timing or what if I see I can reach. Okay, thank you.